Hi, it's Spider-Man. Hello, Stalloner. How are you doing, friend? Hope you're doing well. Yep, I am in my full Spider-Man cosplay, and I made this entire thing myself. From the lenses of the mask, to the gloves, even the spider symbol is of my own design. Yep. And the back spider, it's pretty much the classic design. I really don't like turning my back on my viewers, but in this case, I'll make an exception because it's a detail. Yep. All this hand-sewn craftsmanship, and I'm very proud of it. Looks amazing. Thank you. You're pretty great. Yes, I did make the costume myself. And I even went the extra mile and did the boots. Here, I'll take one of them off and show you. It's just a water shoe that I basically added the glorified sock around. I mean, that's basically what the Spider-Man boots are. They're basically just glorified socks. And they're actually a lot easier to put on, or at least with this costume they are, than my first one. And I think the issue I had with the first one is I made them too tight. So that's pretty creative. Thank you. I greatly appreciate that. I really do. And I'm actually considering putting snaps on the boots to keep them up. I might just do that. I'm not too sure, but it is a possibility. So, I am actually...
Who put the Mountain Dew on the chair?
My brother's right next to me. He's...
Indeed I am.
What? Well, since I mentioned you and you pretty much made a bunch of noise, come on.
Are you sure about that?
Yes, my brother is wearing a helmet.
Long live the Crusade.
Yep.
Also, I swear to God, whoever calls this a bucket, you're first on the list.
Yep. That was my younger brother. And, he is way taller than I am. He's 6 foot, I think. Meanwhile, here I am, 5'8", average heights, and, you know, it kind of hurts that I'm not the one who's taller, but you know what? I mean, what's wrong with being average height? So, oh, and, I do have the mask as a, separate piece. Surprise! Is that the same person that ate the raw potato?
Yes.
Yes, that was him. He loves his potatoes. Or spuds, as they say in Ireland and the UK. And now, I'm not sure how many people will agree on this or not, but I'm actually thinking about giving myself a haircut. I'm not sure if I'll actually go through with that, or if I'll just keep growing it out. I mean, who knows? Stalloner says hello.
Hello.
And he says hello back. So, anyway, do I want to play with my mask lifted or mask down? You know what? I have an easier time breathing with the full mask than I do with those face masks. Plus, the spandex actually keeps my face in fair condition. Although, I did have some irritation right here because of the face mask earlier. So, yeah, that is a bit of a downer. But with the full mask, I don't have that problem. So, may add more mystery. Yeah, that's a fair point. That's a fair point. And now, to stretch it out, make sure everything stays nice and flush. And everything is comfortable. Man, that mask is outstanding. Thank you. Once again, handmade craftsmanship at its absolute best. So, I think it's time for some Minecrafting goodness. And, the main difference is, well, my Minecraft skin, it has my face exposed instead of having the mask on. But it is the same basic idea, so, yep. I've been wanting to create your own Riddler costume for cosplay reasons. Well, I'm pretty sure you can do it. You just gotta believe in yourself. I think I'll start with going over to progress on this blue house that I have been building. Yes. Not just in real life, but in Minecraft as well, I can be quite crafty. And here is the progress that I have so far. And already, I'm actually quite surprised, because I thought controlling these with the gloves on would be pretty hard. Maybe on my laptop, but yeah. So, this is progress with a house that I am making for somebody else. I'm gonna have to put some fences here. There's not really anything going on with the interior, but if we come on up, yeah, there's definitely some progress to be had, but I think it'll all come together in the end. So, hey Battermind, how are you doing? You love that pun? Even if it wasn't intended? Being crafty in Minecraft. Oh! Oh, I didn't even realize that I was making a pun. I guess just like the Spider-Man source material, I am full of clever quips. So, new COVID mask? No. No. The COVID masks, like the face masks, they actually cause a lot of breathing problems, and they more recently have been giving me quite a rash. Like, skin had been flaking and peeling, and it was completely, and I mean completely uncomfortable. So, yeah. But so far, the only trouble I've been having with this is pretty much my voice getting muffled. So, uh-oh. I think I'm starting to get a breathing problem. But on a positive note, at least I can last longer in this mask than any of the others. Grab those. Those are the bone blocks. I'm forgetting about something else, aren't I? Well, whatever it is I'm forgetting. I'm pretty sure I can figure it out. The idea that I have for that house is pretty much a cross between a rustic and a medieval house. I'm pretty sure I could do it. This is dirt. I have a lot of dirt. I wonder where Brock is. Because I want to put it in his eyes. I'm gonna kick some dirt in your eye. Shears! Shears. Where are my shears? Where did I put my shears? Shears. Where did I put my Ah, there they are. I want to find a white sheep. Uh-oh, and the sun's going down, so I better make this fast. So I have quite the agenda at hand for the time being. Ooh, there's quite the wide open spaces out here. That is a horse. One of the things I like about this mask is that the CO2 just goes right through the spandex. So it's not going back into my nose. Believe it or not, the face masks that stores are requiring us to wear, they actually trap carbon dioxide and make it go right back to our noses. And that's actually not good for us. Believe it or not, the governments can actually be subjected to the felony murder rule. And the felony murder rule is that if you commit an inherently dangerous crime, and during the course of that felony somebody is killed, you're on the hook for first-degree murder, which is the worst type of murder that anybody can recognize. It's like an assassination. You intended to kill the particular victim. The felony murder rule is an exception to the general rule that to be convicted or tried for first-degree murder, you have to have that mens rea, the intentionality of killing the particular victim. Now, what am I getting at? Well, excuse me. What I'm getting at is that there is a crime that the government is committing, and the particular crime is extortion. Like, if you don't wear the mask, you can be fined or jailed for not complying. And the problem is that, well, one, it is actually quite dangerous because you're inhaling a bunch of carbon dioxide and it's not good for you. And on top of that, excuse me, saliva. On top of that, if you inhale way too much of it, you could very easily either faint or, worst case scenario, you could die. And it's also unconstitutional because we have a right to choose for ourselves. To quote Optimus Prime, who is also red and blue, freedom is the right of all sentient beings. Yeah, wow. So, yeah, the government could actually be facing serious repercussions if anybody were to try to sue them. And honestly, with the fact that they're pretty much making us inhale carbon dioxide and pretty much threatening to fine us or arrest us for not inhaling the carbon dioxide and choosing to breathe regular oxygen as well. They're pretty much on the hook for attempted homicide, and of course, if someone were to die, they'll be tried for first-degree murder. So, yeah. If you are a governor, try to take that into consideration before you pass a rule or a law requiring people to wear a face mask in public. This is not a game. You're pretty much endangering the lives of everybody out there. Like, you're supposed to be serving the people, but if you're pretty much requiring them to adhere to circumstances that could pretty much cost them their life, then you're not doing your job. You're basically murdering people. So, yeah. Sorry, I have to lift my mask because I feel like I'm pretty much just raising my voice and I'm getting a bit loud. Much easier to breathe. So, how many pieces of wool did I pick up? Picked up 4 pieces. I can at least make 1 bed with that. Oops. There we go. I'll place the leftover wool and those spruce planks there. And I'm gonna check. Wow. This super smelter's really been working. So if they made a more advanced face mask, I don't have a good example, as there may not even be any at this time. Would you agree that the government's terms of required more advanced? You mean one with like air filters? Like if they had like one of those gas masks. Is that what you mean? Like a gas mask? Is that what you mean by advanced face mask? Kind of. Well, if it doesn't jeopardize the health, then probably. But, you see, here's the thing. The face masks don't actually prevent the spread of coronavirus or whatnot. If anything, it only makes others more prone to contracting it. At least, that's what's said. That is what is said by a source. God, who was it that shared that article? I can't remember. Who shared that article? Drag. Air filter. Yeah, air filter, like, if it only let oxygen in and expelled or deposited carbon dioxide, that would be much better, but I don't get the feeling that the government's gonna do anything of that nature, so yeah, unfortunately we're probably gonna get screwed over left and right. Sorry, but you don't know either. Who does? Who knows for sure? I don't, but it is actually kind of an interesting topic to think about. It's just a scenario you were asking about. Well, it's always good to ask questions when you're curious about something. So, I am not going to penalize you for it. Penalize? Penalize? Whatever the pronunciation is. I will not penalize you for it. No red card here. No, wait, that's for soccer. Questions are great. If you have questions, don't be afraid to ask, because that's pretty much the only way we get answers, is if we ask questions. Curiosity might have killed the cat, but satisfaction shall bring it back. And I think my hair is starting to try to escape. Yeah, I should probably get a haircut. Okay. Now. Uh-oh. Screw it. I'm just gonna leave it open. You'll be lurking for now? Okay. I understand. I'm probably not going to be very talkative much. Oh, there was a ship right here. Okay. Where to place the bed? Bam. I'll place the bed right there. Okay. Now, let's see. Yeah, this is gonna get pretty tall. Let's take a step back. I think I'm gonna alternate these. Okay, now for double. I wonder, can I actually... Nope, I can't. Oops. That is not the right one. Yeah, I think this'll probably do. Like that. Okay. Oops. Yeah, I think that's gonna work. Now, is that going to... Let's see. Oops. That is not the right block. And... Oop. Oop. Let's see where that kind of... Yeah, I think that might actually be shorter than that. But I could probably do like a clever little thing. Okay. And oh, I almost fell. And oh wait, that's the raised structure. Okay. And oh, it looks like I met that right in the middle. Oops. And there we go. Now if I were to build this out, and okay, that part is gonna be taller than this, so what am I gonna do here? That is the question. Think, Spidey, think. For every problem, there is a solution. How am I gonna get back up there? Use the warp stem to get back up there. So it looks like I could potentially extend this frame shape over to that side. Yeah, that could probably work. Okay. We'll try to see what's going on. Let's try to make this work. And switch that over. Okay. gonna shift that down. Hey Anita, how are you? Hold on, let me give you a shout out. Oops. You're well, how am I? I'm actually doing pretty good. And, thanks to you, I'm in an even better mood now. For those of you who don't know Anita, she is absolutely wonderful. She's a very good friend of mine, and lately she has been streaming the protests, and she has been doing a really kick-ass job of it. And anybody who says that she doesn't has clearly not seen any of the protests. Your costume looks great. Thank you, Anita. I used Spider-Man the Animated Series as well as the 2000 Spider-Man video game as my creative basis. And it actually turned out a lot better than I was expecting. Like, I thought I was gonna screw it up, but thankfully, it all turned out really, really well. I'm sorry, I just had to raise my mask because it was actually starting to get hard to read. But I can definitely read the block count a lot better now. And surprisingly, it's easy for me to control the keys with these things on. Oh, you're gonna lurk? Okay, understandable. I hope I can get enough viewers during the stream because I definitely want more people to see these protests. Like, I think they pack a really great message, and I think they're bound to make a difference. Okay, so let's see. Whoa. Okay, so I see what's going on. So I have to have a block like that, and if I go along. Uh-oh. So some of the blocks have dropped. There goes another one. But I think I could probably... There we go. Anita, thank you so much for the 10 bits. You are awesome. Thank you so much. Heart from your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Once again, Anita is absolutely awesome. And anyone who says otherwise is shitting themselves. Sorry for the foul language, but it would be a sin to suppress the truth. The truth shall be revealed. And the truth is, Anita is awesome. I will never say otherwise. You can't make me. I don't know what it is with me, but, like, I always get this impulse, like, I need to keep the bed dry. Like, even though it doesn't matter in Minecraft, like, it's this unwritten urge, like, I have to keep it dry. The beds need to stay dry. Okay, now, how did I do it? 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 1. Okay, so that's 1, 2, and 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, 1. Oh, did I do that wrong? Ah. Fudge. Fudge noodle monkeys. Okay. So it looks like I have to tear this down and try that again. Ah, yeah. Okay. I see what I did wrong. I did it wrong. I messed up. I'm sorry. I messed up. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Okay. And now, is this lined up? Yeah, okay. I'll do this all over again. Okay. 1, 2, 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, and shift over 1, and there we are. Much better. Okay. Now, take a step back. Yep, that looks right. Okay. And this is slightly wrong. Okay. Time to make this alteration. And there we go. Okay. Now to repeat this process over here. So that's 1, 2, and 1, 2, 2, 2, 3, 2, and 1. There we go. So the frame for the roofing is pretty much in place. Now will come the tricky part. Getting all the roofing in place. So it looks like I grabbed more stone bricks than I was actually going to need. But I do have plenty of scaffolding. So this probably shouldn't be too much of an issue. Although I am a bit curious, like, how is this going to turn out? We shall see. over to my place real fast. And... uh-oh. Jeez. It's actually getting pretty hard to just hit the mobs. Guess I have really poor aim. Like, approximation. Approximation? Is that even the right word? Accuracy. That's it. Aim accuracy. I have poor aim accuracy. Okay. Where can I deposit these stone bricks? I'll deposit these in here. I'll hang on to the warped stuff. Load up on another brick, and maybe one more stack, or two. There we go. So, that should probably provide me a good enough start. Yeah, already this house is looking pretty well put together. Yeah, I think Kitty Cupcake's probably gonna like it whenever she joins. I'm not sure if she is ever gonna join, but in case she does, it's gonna be here. I've been pushing the caps lock. Now, if now roofing, this is probably an extremely dangerous task to take on. I probably should have gotten a prize for all the roofing that I had done in all the streams prior. But then again, not all streams were in survival. I hate it when the stairs place in positions and areas where I do not want them to come down. Yeah, this is a really complex roof that I've gotten myself hooked into. I'll figure out the indoors configuration. Get there. Stairs. I probably should have started on that corner first. Oh well. The planks are gonna be there. I think the bone block is going to be there as well. And the server's starting to act all wonky on me. I don't claim to be, like, the best builder in the world. So, I am bound to run into making a mistake here and there. Or just making bad choices. But whenever I do make those said mistakes, I have no problem with admitting when I did it, or if I did it. Because, well, I am not ashamed. I am not ashamed of admitting my mistakes. This is so coming together pretty good. On another note, this suit is actually pretty comfortable. Feel pretty cozy. I think I probably chose the perfect spandex for this costume. People tease it, but it's very useful. And yet more nether brick all along here. Looks like we may need some slabbage up here. Oops. I accidentally hit the wrong buttons. But I tend to do that when I'm not actually looking at the keyboard. It also tends to happen when I forgot what I was gonna say. Jeez. Okay. So that's one bit. Good to go. I think I'll probably fill in the empty spaces. And there. So that part is coming together pretty good. Oops. And once again, I'm hitting all the wrong buttons. Ah. I am starting to get a bit clumsy. And I also made a mistake here. I did not mean to do that. This was an oopsie on my part. And I dropped my mask. You know what? Maybe I should just take the mask off. Let my real hair out. Actually, it doesn't feel too bad. Yes, I demasked myself, but you know. There's just something refreshing about it. I can't explain it. For some reason, I can't explain. It just feels good. Beanfish 12, how long did it take you to make the costume? And what was the process like? It took me several days because, well, one, for most of the time I did not have a thimble, so I had to take a break every few hours or so because, well, lack of a thimble, it actually makes the sewing process kind of painful at times. And, the process, it was, while it was painful at some moments, it was also pretty exciting as well. So, yeah, no thimble hurts. But thankfully, I did find thimbles at my local fabric store. But unfortunately, I might not be able to go there as often as I would like. And that's mainly because of the fact that they have that stupid and actually very dangerous face mask requirement. And believe it or not, I say it's dangerous because you're actually trapping carbon dioxide in the circulation with your mouth and your nose. And if you inhale too much carbon dioxide, worst case scenario, you could actually die because carbon dioxide is actually a toxin. I actually learned that in my chemistry class years ago. So, trust me, I know what I'm talking about. There we go. And I think the gloves are... You know what? I'm gonna switch screens real quick. I think the gloves might actually be my favorite part of this whole costume. Like, these were actually very fun to make. Plus, I also used a technique. I'm not sure how well you can see the actual seam lines on that, but I used a different technique than what I'm used to. Like, I usually did, like, the turkey hand, where I just trace around my hand and that's it. But this time around, I just traced around my 4 fingers and the side of my arm, but extended the forearm bits out. And I had the thumb sewn on as a separate piece. And then there is also a strip that starts at my index finger, goes down over my middle and ring finger, and pretty much ends at my 4th finger here. So, yeah. Completely different sewing technique for the hands, but the end results I could not argue with, even if I knew how to. How many others actually hand sew their own cosplays. For those who know how to use a sewing machine and prefer to use a sewing machine, I will not slight you at all, because even I have to admit that a sewing machine will actually help the process go by a lot quicker. I actually do not have a sewing machine. I do everything by hand, and it can get quite tedious and time-consuming at certain times, and it can get quite annoying. But I will say this in defense of my techniques. Like, if you end up making a mistake, or at least with my hand sewing, like, it's easy to remove the stitching and reattempt. So, there's that. Now, I also want to talk about the mask, because I actually used techniques that I had not done before. Like, the lenses here, those were actually kitchen splatter screens. And if you don't know what a splatter screen is, it's pretty much a flat strainer. It's two-dimensional. And I also used EVA crafting foam for the frames. If you know how to do these techniques, you'd be surprised in how handy they come. I think I'm probably made a pretty good guesstimate as to how much I was gonna end up needing. And dang it. Dang it. And here we go. You know, Beanfish has actually brought something to my attention. Like, does anybody else have any questions regarding my cosplay? If you have any questions, don't be afraid to ask. When it comes to the making of this costume, I have nothing to hide. This is a highly dangerous procedure. Okay. Go. Dang it. 2, 3. Oh, there we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 1, 2, 3. I'm not sure if that's a completely accurate count, but we'll see. Alrighty. Here we go. Two, three. There we go. So that wall's completely solid. I guess I can fill in. Oh, and before I forget, I'm probably not going to need any more of the bone blocks. I probably overdid it with the slab conversion, but you gotta do what you gotta do. There we go. I was trying to get the scaffolding to go out this way. You'd be surprised how hard that actually is. Oop! I fell. And there we go. This'll be like the big blue house. Welcome to the big blue house. One of my friends actually, her house is actually completely blue. You know, blue's actually a very nice color for a house. I'm tempted to actually let's actually place one right there. How does that look? That actually doesn't look too bad. Although this roof is it's gonna be quite confusing to the eye. I think I'm gonna head out here, and there's an Enderman here. That should be high enough. There. Then here. And slabs. Slabby, slabby. Okay. Now this is going to be pretty tricky. Along there. Oop, I missed a spot. That is not supposed to be here. There. What do I do here? Do I do that? I did not plan this build. This is... I'm just building as I go. I don't have a plan. Just like the Joker from The Dark Knight, I just do things. I'm like a dog chasing a car. I don't know what I'm gonna do with a car once I get it. But unlike the Joker, I do not just kill people randomly. No. I would much rather just swing around and mind my own business until a crime is in progress. In the chill of night, at the scene of a crime, like a streak of light, I'll arrive just in time. Spider-Man, Spider-Man, friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Wealth and fame, he's ignored. Action is his reward to him. Life is a great big bang up. Wherever there's a hang up, you'll find Spider-Man. It's an old song, but it's classic. Never gets old. Do I really look like I have a plan? And if I don't look like I have a plan, that's because I don't actually have one. Uh-oh. This is bad. I need to restock on supplies. And I gotta make sure these mobs don't get me. Oh, that was easy. Let's see if I can get the Enderman. Oh, the Enderman's right there. Oh, right as I was about to say, I got a prize. Skeleton shoots at me. That's just great. But I'm not dead yet. I'm still running as fast as I can. And the moon's about to go down, so I might as well sleep. I'll sleep the rest of the night away. And then I'll restock on the nether brick. And I think I could probably get away with putting the mask back on. Like, I have to grab all my hair and then stuff it into the neck. And then I can put the mask on. For some reason, I feel like my mask is off-center. Not sure what the culprit is, but... Okay. Where'd that arrow come from? Well... And I think part of a hair got... Okay. I am Spider-Man, looking to finish building a house. Spider-Man. I am the amazing Spider-Man. Now, I'll admit, I have actually watched the nostalgic Spider-Man cartoons. And, obviously, my favorite of the bunch is, of course, the Spider-Man the Animated Series from 94. to 98. And for those of you who are fans of the movie The Little Mermaid, you might be interested to know that in Spider-Man the Animated Series, Peter Parker was voiced by the same guy who voiced Prince Eric. So, yeah, we get some Disney action going on as well, in a manner of speaking. But I'm gonna be honest, I kind of feel like Disney had actually ruined Spider-Man cartoons, pretty much. I mean, there's too much censorship, not enough upfront honesty, pretty much, with how the characters actually are. I have also watched the Spectacular Spider-Man TV series, and I have watched some people's review of that cartoon, and I gotta admit, some of the stories, or rather, some of the writings and the character development, it's actually a lot better than the comics. Okay, I thought I was going to be able to do this, but I got that. Okay, apparently there's like some hair like flying around in the mask. Like it was like it was somewhere over here, and it was like touching my upper lip, and it was starting to get really itchy. But let's see if I fixed that problem. Yep, it feels a lot better. So yep, stray hair, you gotta watch out for that. Especially if you're someone like me who has long hair. Oh, that also reminds me, there is a future cosplay that I want to do, and it involves a female clone of Peter Parker. Now, crazy as that may sound, just hear me out. In the Ultimate Spider-Man comics, Jessica Drew is actually a female Peter Parker clone. And I actually thought about doing that cosplay because, well, one, I love women, and two, I mean, Peter Parker, clone. And I might also do a Ben Reilly Scarlet Spider cosplay at some point. I have never done Scarlet Spider, so yeah. Doing the Scarlet Spider, that's definitely going to be an interesting challenge. But at the same time, I feel like, yeah, I think I know what I'm doing. I mean, I've made several Spider-Man costumes, and, you know, I'm pretty sure I could probably... I'm due for a bit of a challenge. Learning how to play Minecraft was a challenge. I took that up, and, you know, I'm getting pretty good at it. Playing Minecraft wearing a Spider-Man costume, I thought was going to be a bit of a challenge, but it's actually not as hard as I thought it was going to be. So, yeah, Scarlet Spider cosplay. Like, I could definitely... Like, I'm due to shake things up. I'm due for a shake-up session. Shake it up. Oop. There we go. Now, while we're on the subject of Spider-Man, I feel like the Marvel Cinematic Universe had completely screwed him up. Now, why do I say that? Well, he was just supposed to be this smart individual who, out of the blue, became enhanced by just a simple twist of fate, like a radioactive spider bite. But in the Marvel Cinematic Universe, they pretty much botched him up by having him associated with Tony Stark, like, right out of the bat. And not only that, but he's also in an apartment instead of in a suburban house in Queens. Which, call me nitpicky, but I'm pretty sure the original Peter Parker was supposed to be a suburban resident when he's in high school. And he didn't live in an apartment. He did not live in an apartment until he was in college and moved out of his aunt's place. So, there is that. Oops. And I screwed this up. Tobey Maguire actually got it a bit more right. Yes, there were some liberties taken with the story, but honestly, it was all done in a way that actually made a lot of sense. And it definitely impressed me that they were able to bring such a story together. I still think Spider-Man 2 from 2004 is one of the best superhero movies you could ever come across. I mean, it's got character development, it's got these arcs that actually pull you in as an audience member, and you actually get to see the whole Spider-Man No More thing, which I think is definitely an interesting plot point. But then there's also that part where he gets his powers back when Mary Jane gets kidnapped. Honest to God, Mary Jane Watson, like, she and Peter, I think, were made for each other. So, they're definitely, without question, the perfect comic book couple. There was a there was also a time where I actually considered doing the Miguel O'Hara Spider-Man from 2099. Dang it, I fell. Come on, let me up. There we go. And there we go. Miguel O'Hara, the Scarlet Spider, Jessica Drew. There was also a version of Scorpion where he too was a Peter Parker clone. And that was the Ultimate Spider-Man comics. Surprise, surprise. There was also a clone of Peter Parker called Tarantula, which had the extra arms and an extremely hairy body, or a fuzzy face. So... there we go. Oh, creep around to here. So many mobs. They're all out of control. But, on a positive note, I did finish the house. And the spider got in somehow. Let's see. And the caps lock is turned on for some reason. There's a lot of people on. My dang. Oh. Okay, thank you. So, I finished the roofing. That's good. Now comes the tricky part of putting in the windows and decorating the interior a bit further. Oh, I could probably also put in a chimney as well. You know what? Screw the mask. I might need a face shell. Like, I have never done a face shell before, and I think there might also be a first time for everything. So, oh, I also remembered the black suit Spider-Man, Venom. I did purchase some material to make the black suit for Spider-Man. Will I ever get it done, and will it end up looking good? Probably. But at the same time, I don't want to get my hopes up too high. So, I'm gonna BRB for a couple seconds. But don't worry, I'll be back momentarily. And we're back. We are back, and there's something going on Discord. Ah, okay. That's what that is. So I wonder when Anita's gonna come on. I'm definitely excited for whatever protests are gonna engage. Anyway, so I took that BRB break so that I could grab my phone and refill my water bottle. Oh! I just realized a big mistake I made. Like, I forgot the zipper for the actual pants. Like, here, let me go full screen for a moment. Like, you see how the shirt is just straight up connected to the pants, but there is no zipper right here, which means this suit is actually not good for going to the bathroom in. So, yeah, that's gonna be a bit of a hassle. And yeah, I definitely took an oversight for that. I threw my sword like an idiot. And there we go. Those are the... There we go. Okay, those are still going good. And yeah. Is that gonna be enough warped planks to fill in the remainder? I doubt it, but we gotta at least try. We gotta get up and we gotta try. Spider-Man wouldn't give up that easily. Well, I would know because I'm Spider-Man. I'm Spider-Man, evildoer, and you just got bit. And I'm gonna start with there we go. There we are. Now, how do I want to go about this? I'll try to... There we go. Awesome. And I had just enough to fill that in. A blue house with a dark red ceiling. And white framing. I'm starting to get sort of Captain America vibes from this. So maybe Avenger might like this house as well. But this is intended for Kitty Cupcake, so it's gotta be up to her. Okay, that takes care of that. And now, a final wall. I don't have any more bone blocks, so I'm gonna run back real fast. I think 32 might be able to get me by. Just half a stack. Oh, it's just there! It's just there in my face! I'm sorry, I was watching some build battle videos the other night, and somebody was like, "Whoa, he's just there! He's just there in my face!" And was it another player that was invading Personal Bubble? Or was it an NPC? Or maybe it was something else entirely. Who knows? It's an enigma wrapped in a mystery. You never know. So, I'm gonna come around here, take a look at what we could... Okay. So I see possibilities. I see potential. Yes. Couple windows there. Maybe a grand window there. I don't know. Maybe. Question mark. But let's see if I can finish this wall with what I have. And oop. One, two, three. There we go. And that didn't take too much. Okay. Oh? I pretty much got the walls all wrapped up. Yeah, I have a whole stack of warped planks left over. I should probably light that spot before mobs try to spawn up there. And there we go. Now, time for the challenge. Mind-boggling challenge of trying to decorate the interior here. Okay, I just had an idea for the aesthetic. Let's take a look. Chop down the bamboo. Oh, right. I have sticks. And there we go. That should be enough. Okay, 18. That should... Oh, wait. I'm also forgetting something. I'm getting too far ahead of myself. I always do that. I need ingots. Yes, I'm going to sacrifice some of my own iron for Kitty Cupcake's house. And, I had a full stack of, coal somewhere. That'll probably do. Okay. It's probably excessive torchage. I might need some more. Let's see if this will yield even more. Yeah, that should probably yield a good result. Okay. I'm not even using this for my own house. Oh my god. Am I actually putting more details into somebody else's house than I'm putting into mine? Or am I giving myself ideas to use for my own house later? Question mark? Or maybe is it a little bit of column A, a little bit of column B? Or maybe it's more than likely they ain't never had a friend like me. Uh-oh. Creepers. Not good. Not good. Whoa. Oh no. Poor piggy. I didn't want the piggy to die. I love pigs. I really do. They're one of my favorite mobs of Minecraft. Okay. Lantern's placed. I have 7 left over. Alright. Oh, zombie, where'd you come from? Baby zombie! Oh my god, I'm being ambushed. I could really get thorns. Or I could really use thorns for my armor right now. This is ridiculous. I don't know what's going on with... Well, how do I want to go about decorating the interior here? I could definitely do with some ideas. I don't think they're gone. Spider. Give me my sword. Jeez. Skelly Bob. I should go into the mob grinder. I mean, these mobs are just banging me left and right. Plus, a few levels might not hurt. Switch these around. my inventory. I don't want the rotten flesh. No. Oh. No. Okay. So I repaired the tools rather easily. And I just have to repair my helmet. Drop something already! This is one of the things I hate about this server. It takes forever for mobs to drop. Oh. And even when there were mobs around, they're limited. Some of them disappear because of this stupid mob limitation thing. That I'm not gonna sugarcoat it. It's a pain in the rear. Seriously, there's always gotta be something. My stuff can never stay fully repaired, can it? Skeleton, that's enough. I don't want that. Plant some bamboo. Bamboo all around here might stand as a nice bit of decoration. It'll add something green to this build. I feel like there's still something missing. Don't know what, though. Could give this build some bamboo there, some right there. Oops. Sweet berries! Yes, that's it! Yes, that's what it needs. A build could do with some sweet berries. What the? Did I plant those eggs there? Ah. I wish I remember. Okay. So, here we go. All around the build. need more. I need even more. Good thing my house has plenty of sweet berries all around it. Oh, my mob grinder. There are tons of sweet berries all over it. I think that might be enough now. If it's more than enough, well, I've got enough for a little snack. And with these lanterns, hopefully they will help in preventing mob spawns. Yeah, I've got 44 left. Oh boy. Build those up a little bit. And there's the scaffolding. Okay, how do I want to design this window? Maybe multiple windows. Over 2, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we could have a couple of plant pots, or hanging plants. Okay. Let's see. There'd be something of a roof there. 1, 2, 3. Maybe I'll have this window here. Come on. Cooperate with me, please. Is that so hard? Now that I look at it, I think... yeah, this could be one higher. There we go. Definitely want to put a window on this side, so... yeah, that's a bit too wide. And I'm gonna bust this up. 1, 2... I need more windows. I can at least do that. For the time being. The greenery is gonna continue growing, and it's gonna be super cool when it's done. I think Kitty's gonna like it. Friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Building houses for others and looking to make Minecraft a better place. What to do now? What's to do now? I'm thinking. Need more glass, that's obvious. Oh. God. Yep, I've got plenty of torches. Maybe I could check out my little farms down below. And down we go. So I still need to expand the carrots and potatoes, but I did fix a mistake that I made with the netherwart farm. I actually made this side disproportionate with the other side over there. So, yeah, that was a big oopsie on my behalf. But I fixed it now, so it's all good. It's all good. And I also expanded the wheat farm. Now it's producing, yeah, pretty... Oh, it's letting me know that I can probably vote. Okay. Oop. And... Okay. So I'm gonna vote on all these real quick. And there we go. Now I can exit out of these sites. There we go. What was I doing? Alright. I've got a pretty good amount of wheat going on here. Pretty proud of it. Though there are probably some spots that could be better, but I'm probably gonna end up falling behind on it. So, warp crates. Decided to show my Spider-Man skin. Okay. Blade that extracts every ounce of blood. Ooh. Warp. Alex. Oops. I spelled that wrong. I need a mending book. Slash. I might also need a smithing table. Oh, wait. I need a substantial sword. Yeah. Oh, and gotta rearm myself. Get the armor back on. Ooh, that might be an interesting project as well to, there was an episode in Spider-Man the Animated Series where, there was a Spider-Man in silver and black armor, and yeah, I'm not an expert with EVA crafting foam, but I'm pretty sure if I put my mind to the task, I could probably replicate that costume. Ah, zombie re-damaged my armor. Okay, why is everybody licking that one person? Ew. And why am I only getting rotten flesh? That's just the nature of dealing with zombies, I guess. Okay. Wait. Smithing. Ah. Okay, so 4 planks and 2 irons. Okay. So, I'm probably gonna have to make a smithing table for this. Wonder if there's another. Oop. Just forgot about these. Got the glowstone there. Glowstone. I love glowstone. Although the sea lanterns are a better looking block. Now, let's check the loot here. Just a whole bunch of zilch. Well, on a positive note, I can definitely, more than definitely, repurpose all those armor pieces for armor stands. Chest plate? No, thank you. Ooh, yeah. Armor stand decorations. Just imagine. Wait a tick. Wait a minute. Okay, I just had a thought. Just had an idea. Ah. Yeah, maybe I could make some armor stands for this entire thing here. Yeah, that could be something, right? Right? Oh, gotta head down here. Now, if I remember correctly, I think... Ah, yeah, I knew it. gonna smelt this. And smithing table. Now, if my hunch is correct, wait, what? Hold up, so does it only work with the netherite ingots? What a rip-off! So, that idea's a fail. Wait, what are you... Oh, right. Nether wart. I was gonna harvest some nether wart. By the way, the new sound. Wait. Let me pause the music for a second, because I want you guys to hear this. Don't you hear the difference in the sound? Here, let me turn this up a bit further. And I'm going to turn it up. Yeah, there is like a different sound now for the nether wart being harvested, which I think is actually pretty cool. And hold up. These torches are supposed to be here. And there's supposed to be one right there. Anyway. Do you hear the different sound for the nether wart being placed? I definitely do. And it's a very interesting sound. So, yeah, there is that. Oh, and there's some nether wart that I missed over here. And there we go. I could probably... Oh. Readjusted the sounds. red nether brick. And I see a bug of sorts flying around. It's irritating. Personally, I think red nether brick looks great on castle roofs. So let's see how much more this will yield. Boom. And boom. Hallelujah. Not sure how much more there is. Might as well just get those smelted. Done with. Okay. So Anita's finally on now, so that's good. Do I want to keep going, or... I'm not sure there's much more else I can do at this point. Another brick going as well. Yeah, I guess I might as well consider this stream done for the most part. So yeah, I'll probably do a lot more work off camera, and yeah. So I think I'm going to host up Anita, and yeah. So I'm going to ask everybody to show Anita some support, and until next time, I am D. Casanova, aka your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man, and I'll catch you later. Bye!